Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our channel, Sacred Sound and Soul. I am Michaela Catherine Jones, and we are here doing our Sound Healing Sunday service. And yes, it is a different set if you noticed. I am in town this weekend doing my monthly cacao ceremony sound bath, as well as my small group Tibetan Bowl deep dive. So we are coming at you from Portland today. And so, as you know, if you have tuned in before, we are doing this Sound Healing Sunday service for the intention of being able to provide something where you can focus on your spiritual growth, where you can focus on being a part of anchoring in the energies of divine love and peace into the planet, so that can become more of a reality on our planet, as well as receive a clearing and move into self-healing with all of my beautiful crystal bowls that I have in all of the chakras. You will feel very relaxed. They will calm your mind and bring you into that state of inner peace, which so happens to be our focus today, is cultivating inner peace and moving into inner peace. So welcome. I will be reading a few quotes that I love from different masters and people about inner peace. Then we will move into our crystal bowl bath, after which I will slowly bring you back and we'll do some affirmative prayer and a manifestation meditation anchoring in inner peace. So let's get started. First, though, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would encourage you to hit the subscribe button as well as that little bell in the corner so that you can be informed of all of my videos as we upload them. We usually do this one definitely, and then oftentimes we will do an additional sound bath one every week as well with crystal bowls or Tibetan bowls, all sorts of fun stuff. So before we get into our quotes of cultivating inner peace, I have a slightly different setup of instruments here coming at you. So today I'm going to be using these Tibetan bells to help clear the space, clear the energy, clear any negative energy, and really claim this space as a place of only the highest energies of light and love. And you can do this in your own home as well. Tibetan bowls, ting shas, 417 and 528 tuning forks together are awesome for that as well. I just don't have them with me here today. So I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath. We ask Divine Spirit, universal love, source of all that is, infinite intelligence, to clear this space, this actual physical space in which I am recording, as well as the space of the auras of each person listening to this at any space and time. As an expression of the one light, I speak this on behalf of everybody listening, that this space is full of the highest vibrations, the purest vibrations of divine love and golden light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And next, as you know, I will use my handheld crystal bowl with the intention. This is in D, which is great for manifesting. I use this to set the intention to align with my higher self, and for each of you to align with your higher selves as well. So here we go. Again, just gently take some slow, deep breaths if you like, keeping your eyes closed if you like, or watching, whichever feels better to you. I call upon my higher self. I call upon my highest guides, those beautiful beings of pure love and golden light, upon the angelic realm, the galactic realm, the ascended master level. I also call upon anybody's ancestors that are also of that highest light, that hold the vibration of individual healing, planetary healing, to be present today in this Sound Healing Sunday service for each person listening, that each person may have that channel clear so that they may receive all of the energy, all of the healing, any information, any downloads that they need to receive to be able to move them into a place of deep inner peace, to be able to cultivate that muscle of moving into inner peace more and more every day, no matter what is happening in one's personal life or in the world. And I set the intention that as we have this channel clear and open, that we more fully embody our higher selves, this space of the highest love, that this perception from our higher self begins to be encoded in our very being, so that as we have our daily life and experiencing what we are here to experience, that we approach each moment from this perspective, from this perception of our higher selves, of our heart, more and more, and that this may impact the way we speak, the way we act, and the way we think. I give great gratitude for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm setting this down because this can literally go on for many, many minutes. Okay, so today we are talking about inner peace, about cultivating inner peace. I think it's pretty darn obvious why we're doing this. There is so much stress that goes on out there in the world that can impact us in our individual lives, that we see on the global scale, and we each want to be free from this stress, or at least be able to acknowledge the stress, acknowledge what's happening, and then move back into that place of inner peace so that we can not only move forward with our goals, so that we can manifest our purpose, our divine mission, so that we can manifest what we would like to be manifesting and co-creating with Spirit in this life with as much joy and grace as possible, so that we can be that beacon of peace and calm and light and love for others, no matter what is going on in the world. So that's what we're up to do today. That's why it is the second one. Again, each week I'm going to be focusing on different qualities of the one love of Source, different qualities of our higher self that we can tune in, tap into, so that we can more fully embody that quality of being in our actual physical life, in the 3D world, in our day-to-day life. And today we're doing inner peace. So I am going to read a couple quotes from you that I love. And this first one is from the Dalai Lama. And so the Dalai Lama says, "Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace." And that is so powerful. We know that that is easier said than done. However, peace is a process. Peace, until we really strengthen that muscle, it is a process. We may first be in feelings of upset or anger or sadness for others or fear or worry. And so it is a process moving back to that place of our inner peace. And so as something happens, perhaps in the world or in your personal life, first, yes, you will experience and feel that emotion. I'm not saying to suppress your emotions by any mean. In fact, one of the great tools to getting to inner peace is to actually express in a safe, appropriate way, perhaps in the comfort of your own home, hitting a pillow, doing the toning and just shaking out your body like we do in my cacao ceremony, and just allowing that anger and that rage to move out of your body. Likewise with fear. Animals in nature, what do after they've been chased by something? They shake it off and then they simply move on with their day. Shaking is a very powerful way to actually move the energy. Energy in motion is emotion. Or if you're feeling really sad or despondent, perhaps grieving the loss of a loved one, having a really good cry is also a way to move that energy, not suppressing it, moving it, feeling it, moving it. And then you will find, as I'm sure you have many times, you find yourself coming back into that place of peace. I know for me, when I lost my beautiful cat of 14 years, I was I was crying a lot, of course, like we would if you lose any beloved or any dear one close to you. And this cat had been with me by my side since I don't have a regular day job for so many years, just like sitting next to me whenever I was at home, writing, working on the computer, what have you, playing my bowls, that when her presence was missing, at first it was so hard. And what I found though is that as I really allowed myself to really get into just the grieving of it and the wailing of it, even sometimes, after that, it was almost like I describe it that this like trap door opened and I moved into just this like most beautiful, peaceful place of gratitude, and just feeling this immense gratitude for having had her in my life for those 14 years and how much she brought to my life. So being able to feel the feelings and then move into gratitude is one of those ways that will bring you back to your peace. So, as the Dalai Lama says about not letting other people affect your inner peace, so true. It's a process. The more we exercise that muscle, the more we will more readily be able to pop back into it simply with our perception and our thought. We won't need to go through all of the different tools like deeply expressing your emotions. One caveat on that, I don't recommend doing that days and days and days on end. You want to really let it, experience it, feel it, and then allow your mind and your peace and your spirit to bring you back to that place of gratitude and your inner peace. So Brené Brown also has a wonderful quote that she says about assuming that people are doing the best that they can. So something happens in your personal life on the world stage. And I know that in the political realm, that can be very hard to sometimes believe that people are doing the best that they can. I hear you. And I like to add an addendum to that, which I have been doing for decades in my mind. I read it in a book somewhere. I don't know which book, but here is the full quote, which is, assume that people are doing the best that they can with what they've been given, meaning how were they raised, right? People are not born prejudiced. People are not born racist. People are not born with just this impetus of being narcissistic and only about me and taking other people down. Small children are very helpful and interactive until they learn these belief systems from their parents that make them move into that state of separation and we versus they and all of that. Or I am the most important thing and I am the only thing that matters, as oftentimes narcissists do. So remembering that, and again, when that happens, obviously taking yourself out of a situation if you need to. But the next piece of that is to be able to bring yourself to the best of your ability into a place of compassion. When somebody does something outrageous, you might ask yourself, I wonder what's going on in their life that they would lash out in that way. I wonder what's going on in their personal life, or how were they raised that they are acting in such a way. And that brings you back into your heart and moves you into compassion, and then will move you into that place of inner peace. It doesn't mean you need to hang out with them. It doesn't mean you need to put up with whatever it was that's coming at you, but it can just simply restoring your peace of mind, which is so important physically and metaphysically. Physically speaking, stress over time will move you into places of dis-ease. That is why I do sound healing, because it is such a gentle, natural way for people to release stress physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And stress over time leads to these physical diseases. So we want to be doing things like sound baths, sound healing, meditation. In fact, they call sound healing oftentimes the lazy man's form of meditation. So whether you're doing sound healing, listening to stuff on YouTube, or live in person with the sound healer, or you are simply doing deep breaths, meditating, there are so many ways to do that. So simply using those tools and just remembering to use our minds and our power of focus and how we perceive something can shift things from going from a negative downward spiral, bringing you back up into your heart, being centered and grounded and present. So that is kind of my 2 cents on some of the masters, people who I feel really embody that inner peace, or like Brene Brown has really good boundaries to have that inner peace. And if you have anybody else, another comment or quote rather that you love from somebody, please do share it in the comments below. Or if you have some particular experience in this, in doing any of the processes that I talked about, please do mention it in a comment below. So now we are going to move into our healing crystal bowl bath. All of your chakras will become more open, more clear, more sparkly, and then we'll move into some affirmative prayer and manifestation meditation around inner peace. So I invite you to close your eyes, allowing yourself to get settled in to the chair or your bed, allowing yourself to get comfortable. You need to quiet any outside noise, perhaps putting on those headphones or earphones. Set the intention that everybody listening to this, in any space and time, receives the perfect level of healing in the most gentle and beautiful way. this space in your next meditation. Perhaps when you go to sleep tonight or take a nap, you can set the intention to come back to this beautiful healing space. But for now, while we are still in those lower brainwave states, clear the stress from our bodies, our minds, and our spirits more deeply. I invite you first to just scan your body and notice if there's anything different. Perhaps you feel lighter and less pain, or simply more grounded and centered, relaxed. Letting go of that observation, whatever you're experiencing is perfect. Just letting that go for now, moving into your heart, allowing yourself to simply feel into your heart. Divine Spirit Source, Mother, Father, God, Divine Intelligence, as we are each divine expression, sparks of this eternal one light, that we are able to tune into and flow that energy of peace, of inner peace, first feeling it in our hearts, and allowing that to radiate out to all others, out to the world. And I know as I speak these words on behalf of everyone listening, that this energy of peace, that is the truth of who we are, it is one of our qualities of beautiful spiritual beings of light. This inner peace simply grows in our heart, it grows in every cell in our body, bringing us health, radiance, and this peace that flows from our heart brings others peace. We become like lighthouses of peace. And as this energy continues to grow across the planet, it grows exponentially faster and faster, like the 100th monkey, that tipping point. We claim this to be so. And each day in every way we are embracing our inner peace with our thoughts, with our words, and how we speak to ourselves and to others. Allowing peace to be the predominant energy in our lives and thus on the planet. And I'd like you to imagine now that you are lying in the most beautiful spot in nature, one of the most magnificent places on Mother Earth. Just allowing yourself to feel that energy there. Feel perhaps the sun shining on your skin, the warmth, a soft breeze against you. Perhaps hearing the rustling of the trees or the birds or the sounds of the ocean waves, just allowing this scene to build, to become stronger, to become brighter. Allowing the colors to get brighter, taking a deep breath, and allowing yourself to really feel this brainwave state, enabling you to access your inner peace, to fully embody your inner peace more and more every day. Taking a deep breath. From here, we move into gratitude. We give great gratitude, source of all that is, infinite love, infinite spirit, God, however you choose to call this energy that is us, that connects each and every one of us. We thank you, thank you, thank you. We accept this inner peace in all levels of consciousness, in all space-time dimensions and interdimensions. And I call this healing complete. And so it is. So I know I'll be seeing some of you at the cacao ceremony sound bath on Saturday, and some of you at the Tibetan bull bath. So I invite you to consciously move through this week, noticing, perhaps miraculously, how it's easier for you to access this inner peace, how it's easier for you to be this inner peace. If you feel that you received benefit from this Sound Healing Sunday service, please like the video, comment if you would, so that allows YouTube to show it to more people who may also benefit from receiving this Sound Healing Sunday service. Again, subscribe if you haven't, share it with your friends. Go forth in love and peace, my friends, and I will see you next week. All my love.